accounts, as we provide all these services in
Can't believe it's in focus. Hi guys. So today is just talking in the camera got out. So okay, so it's been a minute. Excuse why I've been. Basically, my last 2 videos were flops, so I don't want to upload it because the quality is not good enough for me. The light went low on one of them, and then the next one, my hair flopped. I now know I can't do hair. My cousin will do my hair, okay? And I'm gonna get nail tech as well, so I'm still building out my team, okay? Let's talk about this black job. Whoa, look at that black job! It's so pretty. No, it's so pretty. Come on, it's pretty. She's pretty and she's black. Now she's silver too, but she's black. Ooh! So I got it from the market. It was okay last time. Draped it. It's a bit late today, 6:44. But light's still doing okay. So next upgrade, I'm gonna get a light just to hit my face. I'm gonna get a mic stand so the quality of sound will improve. I realized, like, listen, Lish, you're not good at DIY. Stick to what you're good at. And I had to remind myself of my strengths. I'm very reflective. I'm good at journaling. I'm good at introspection. I'm good at speaking. I'm good at challenging. I'm good at analysing. That's my strength. Let's just do that. I'm good at telling people what to do, okay? So, and sharing my kind of journey. Personal development, basically. And myself and others, so that's what I want to stick to on this channel, and character analysis and stuff like that as well. So this video today is a character analysis video. Okay, so woo! One of my favorite characters that I've ever seen on screen ever is a guy called Wolfe.
He was the big bad wolf,
and it's from Cadillac Records. And his view, well, that's a black man, okay? These are the kind of black men that we don't get to see on screen often. I'm happy to be back. Like, it took a lot to get up here and to record this today because it was so late. I was like, the light's gonna go. I realized that I have like excuses, so I'm trying to overcome that now. If I don't feel like doing something, I won't do it, and that's not good enough. I have to set targets and goals and not be so emotionally ruled, you know? That's my new focus. This is the beautiful black man, okay? So if I start smiling and shit, then I don't know how it sounds in real life, but it's the voice together. Do you know who else I love as well? That black man from Snowfall.
Get that trigger next time, nigga.
And do you know what he was? The voice. It's the colour, the masculinity with the voice. It's just so attractive to me. So fucking attractive. I like the tonality of his voice, but I like that he uses his voice. A lot of black men who look like that tend to not use their voice. There's reasons for that. We're gonna get into that in this video. He's quite a principled man. So whenever he's talking about his standards and his morals and his values.
This old truck, I own it. It don't own me.
And kind of judging Muddy, but you'll see later. But he's always communicating his standards, and I feel like they're quite high. He's definitely a masculine man who knows how to be a man. And let's go.
Listen, I want to offer you a $100 advance against.
I don't borrow against the stove.
What's your name?
Hubert, sir.
Hubert!
Walter, behave yourself.
My fucking name is Hubert.
Shut up. Who do you think you are playing that loud? Huh? Yeah, lower the amp, not the guitar, the amp. Get it right, Hubert.
Don't talk to him no more. I'm the band leader. Reckon you ain't never worked with one before. You want something done, you ask me. I'ma tell him what he has to be doing.
All right?
That's right.
Only thing you can do is a big motherfucker right there.
Shit.
Get it right.
All right, big
Go
man.
get your coat.
Okay, baby.
Take 2.
Some people could say off the bat he's quite aggressive. He's not aggressive, he's asserting himself in the white man studio. And we live in a time where not only are black people silent, but black men are silent, especially if you have a certain build, have a certain look. You're expected to be silent or else. There's like rules inside that we know that we have to follow that have come from slavery and colonialism, you understand? So I love that this man already on the screen, he's just completely defied that. Also the fact that we see him as aggressive, but see no issue with the white male talking to the black man like that is a problem. You might not even notice that is even an issue. I don't care if you own the studio, you treat the people who work at your studio with respect. You understand? That wasn't necessary. Who do you think you are? Is it?
You're on the guitar. What's your name?
Hubert, sir.
Who do you think you are playing that loud?
How was that necessary? He didn't say turn it down. He said, who the hell do you think you are? You understand? So, actually, as a band leader, that tone, the attitude, the way he came at him was very necessary. And it's funny how when the white man does it, it's accepted. But when the black man does it, he's aggressive.
Hey, baby. Won't you stay for a while?
Gotta get your girl out of the ring.
No, that's all right. You can have her, baby, but she come with this.
I can't hear you, man.
I guarantee you hear me.
I don't like that automatically, right? If you've seen this film, we've already been made to believe that Wolfe, the guy who's singing, is bad. You understand? He's a threat, he's threatening, he's aggressive, he's not good, he's not nice. Because whenever a character who's black and male asserts himself on camera, the message is always that he's a bad man. He's a problem, he needs to be removed, he needs to be humbled, you understand? He can't do that. Not only is that the rules in society, but the rules that are on screen within this world that we're watching, which is based off of the real world. Now the issue is that this is based off of the real world. I believe we need to start writing characters and creating rules that do not reflect the world that we live in. Because what are we doing? Reinforcing it, reinforcing white supremacy, reinforcing silence of the black man, reinforcing that white men can talk to black men like this. Why are we reprogramming to watch ourselves, to experience it in real life, and then to go home, watch a movie where it's telling us the same thing? The messaging is that you shut your mouth up, I can talk to you however you want, and when you do defend yourself, you're aggressive and assertive, like I can humble you. So we need to start making shows and TV shows and movies, not trying to reflect what the world of the rules of the world that we live in, but the rules of the world that we want to live in. You understand?
I want you to tell you we're paying him twice what Wolfe paying him. He's such a band leader. See if he's band leader enough to hold on to his boy.
He was the big bad wolf.
He said he was the big bad wolf. So again, we're seeing this character through the eyes of Muddy. Why has Muddy taken such disliking to this man? Why? And you know the worst part is that you will copy Muddy. You will copy him, and you're not gonna like him. This is the black man here. This is a black man, half black man, a certain black man who knows who he is, and I'll continue to show you why I believe that. What is this desire to take him down already? What is this desire to dislike this man already? You understand the programming that we get not only in society but on TV? Why is this light-skinned man who's in the white man studio, who doesn't even work for him, who works with him? Why is he siding with the white man? Because he knows it pays the bills. Yeah, he knows it pays the bills. I don't understand why Muddy is threatened by what just happened. Why are you spinning the gun like that? Why are you passing the gun like that?
No, that's all right.
Why are you trying to disadvantage him by paying his other band members more money to mash up his shit? Why? What did he do to him? Nothing. Except be assertive, and there's a message in the world that we live in, and then that's reflected in film as well, that we cannot be assertive, we cannot use our voices, and I got this as a singer as well, we cannot use our voices, we cannot defend ourselves, we need to challenge that, you understand? But the fact that Muddy's going on like that pisses me off, because as a black man, he should be more, I believe he should be more supportive of the wolf. Why is he against the wolf? Why is he against Wolfe? Why? Why did he team up with the white man to try and take him down? And the white man didn't even do it. The white man sat back and let the nigga do it. Yeah? He baited him, and he did, to take down the black man. I ain't gotta do shit. If you wanna be in my studio, come to my studio, you know what you gotta do. Muddy knew his role, and he played right into it. And the white man didn't have to do anything but lift the gun. Just watch. Okay? Let's keep going. And he's still staring now. He's staring him down. He's staring down now. Why are we staring him down? Why are you staring him down? What do you do?
Now, the story is he got his name from a dead man who came out the cemetery and tuned his guitar. And he been howling at the moon ever since.
Oh, stop your train.
Next clip, okay?
What's up, Big Joe?
Tell you what they've done with this man as well, in terms of clothing, in terms of lighting, in terms of cinematography, in terms of facial expressions. He's pulling all these mean faces and stuff. He's asserting himself with his face. Yeah? Is that a problem? There's nothing wrong with that. He ain't done nothing. The lighting above him, casting the shadows on his face, makes it look like he's even more of a villain. He's really, the world that he's in, all these messages that are telling you that he's bad. Look at the lighting, look at his build, look at his complexion, look at the tonal quality of his voice, look at how everyone else treats him. You've got to make your mind up as the viewer to say, is this man truly a bad man? Let's look at his actions. Look at his actions, not what the world is trying to tell you about him. The world is trying to cast him in a certain light, literally, to make you change how you see the character. This man is not a bad man, he's a good man. He's a black man, he's an assertive black man who knows who he is. But everything in the environment is trying to influence you to think otherwise. You understand? Let's keep going.
What you want, miss?
Tell Pop that I ain't leaving.
Hi! Your girl said she ain't leaving.
I want your things out my room when I get home. I told you.
I see you. I want next driver.
Can't hide from the eye of God. He hunting heads tonight.
Buddy, I don't think I want to be in your band no more. You stealing from me again? I'll kill you.
So here we go. We have Wolfe just hit the man over the head with a chair. So you're thinking, oh my God, he's so violent. Oh my God, he's attacked the man again. No, he saved the day. He's the hero. He's also a bit drunk, so he's bad, right? So he can't control himself, but he can control. He's in control. So it's like everything in the environment, the lighting, casting shadows, the scowling of the face, standing down, the staring at his band member, which he should be, because his band member has betrayed him. He's going to play for Muddy. Yeah? Remember, he's paid him more, so he can stand there and assert himself and try to get his team member back. That's right. He wasn't doing anything bad. He's just a stare off, a standoff. Yeah, now when he comes up and hits him over the head, we just think he's bad because he's a bad man, a violent black man. But he's not. A man had a gun and he hit him over the head of a chair to disable him. And what happened? He's the hero, right? No, he's the villain. He's still the villain. So no matter what, the world is trying to show you that this person is a villain, and it's not true. But he's actually the hero in this scene. Okay.
You stealing from me again? I'll kill you.
And you see the other man who's afraid and nervous. See how comfortable we are with those kind of black men on screen. We didn't see an issue with the fact that he betrayed his other brother and the black man to go to another band for more money. Yeah, even though he was contractually obliged. We didn't see an issue with that. We don't see an issue with him being so nervous and so panicky and so fearful and having no confidence and letting his own woman come to him and dominate him in the dance hall. There's no issue with that. We have no issue with this black man being a weaker character and being dominated by a woman.
Tell Pop that I ain't leaving.
Hi! Your girl said she ain't leaving.
I want your things out my room when I get home.
That's okay. We feel more comfortable with that role. Yeah? But the Wolf makes us feel more uncomfortable because it's a black man who's asserting himself. Just watch the brainwashing the programming in these films. Last scene, Little Walters dies, yeah?
Look at that. You're the first man ever gave me flowers. Thank you.
Yeah, well, don't tell nobody.
Your voice is so fucking beautiful.
Demonise.
You okay?
I'm good. Thank you.
Bud?
Wolf. Oh, shit.
I know Walter was into you for a whole lot, but he got anything coming his way?
You knew how he spent his money.
Yeah, I know it. Look here. I got $200 to my name. You're gonna have to help pay for Walter's funeral.
Who said I wouldn't?
Why you gotta pay for Walter's funeral? You ain't Walter's daddy.
Is you and me talking? Walter put a whole lot of goddamn money in his billfold, that's why.
I'm the only motherfucker making money here?
Look like it.
That's a man's job. Make money off of you. Now, you from Mississippi, you ought to know that.
How many caddies did y'all go through, huh? Let's get this straight. I didn't fuck you, okay?
I ain't saying nothing about who fucked who. I'm talking about...
Yeah, you
paying for the man's
insinuated
funeral.
that with your bullshit. You was out with the fucking jewelry and the broads all the time.
Oh, and you was a motherfucking saint?
Who here's a saint? Ahmad? Who here?
Leonard, settle down.
No, Roberta, please.
You know, if you act like a boy, keep asking for handouts, he gonna treat you like one.
Is you and me talking, motherfucker? What is you looking for?
I'm looking to help bury a fellow musician.
Hey, I said I'll pay for it.
This makes me laugh. But first of all, you can almost say this would take an entirely different tone had they changed the tone of his voice. Had his voice not been like that, would we feel this way about him? Like, let's look in society, like, even at the tonality of black men's voices and how you're expected to speak in a higher pitch and use more expression and change your facial expression just to come across less threatening. All he's doing is trying to help Muddy see that he needs to become independent of the white man. Yeah, he wants good for Muddy, but Muddy doesn't want to hear it. Muddy's soul, it seems to be in some ego, man chick, ego bullshit competition with him. But I do feel like he's a tough love kind of guy. He's kind of a straightforward kind of guy, but Muddy can't receive it clearly. I don't know, it's a good man. This is a good man. A lot of you are like this man, you know, but you keep quiet because you understand we've been conditioned to believe as black people that when we speak up, there will be consequences for that. And as a black man, the consequences tend to be you will suffer abuse of some kind, physical abuse. So we're being programmed to understand that we can't speak and we can't defend ourselves and we can't defend each other. That's not true, we can. We can. And that's part of the program. They want you to believe that we can speak up, we can defend ourselves, we can defend each other. We're so focused on the black man's stature, his build, his complexion, his voice, the fact that he's so dominant, such a dominant black man, a beautiful black man, that we're not realizing that what he's just done is that he showed compassion and understanding in the scene, but we're not going to see him as a compassionate man.
Look at that, you're the first man ever gave me flowers.
You okay? I'm looking to help bury a fellow musician.
So even when we show acts of love and support and a side that's more loving and caring, it doesn't seem to register with anyone because they're so threatened by our presence. You understand? They're so threatened by us that any good deed kind of gets erased or just overlooked. This scene was him showing up to the record owner to support him financially with the burial of little Walter. But we're not going to see that. All we're going to hear is the voice, see the blackness and see the stature. His actions get erased because you see him as a threat. You can't see the goodness in him. Let's go.
Now it feel good not to have a daddy. And as much as I don't like you, I want you to feel good. I did too.
I feel like Wolfe would make a really good father because he is compassionate, because he is supportive, because he is assertive, because he is dominant, because he's masculine, because he knows how to use his voice, and very principled as well. I think like this is he's a good role model just to have on screen, period. But these kind of men tend to not have main roles. They tend to be like supporting cast. But we need characters like him who are the lead. I've seen a man like this checking the man, a younger man. He can't take it. He thinks it's an attack. Because he's not used to being checked by a man. He doesn't see, like Muddy, that he's trying to just help him to become better. I see that all the time. Like, you're used to being corrected by a man because many of us don't have fathers. You're used to being corrected by women. So you're used to feminine energy. And that has to do with the fact that we all are playing each other's role. We're playing the wrong roles. We're not in the right role. Everyone's playing a different role to what they have been truly assigned by God. Everything's out of order. And let me tell you something that we do in society as well that I've seen that really bothers me. When these men do speak up, how uncomfortable everyone gets. If this was a real scenario, whether that be church or Jamaican food shop or something, and that man spoke up, everyone with eyes would widen and go like it's like everyone would feel so uncomfortable. And that's not just black people, that's just people, period. There's people in the space who become very aware this black man has spoken, and he's not only does he never usually speak, he's not supposed to speak, and everyone gets really uncomfortable. When I scale my company, which is very fucking soon by the way, this year, I'm going to do a social experiment where I get men like this to assert themselves in spaces and set up cameras and show you how everyone's reaction is so negative and how everyone wants to take a disliking to him. Stop doing that. And it's not from like a place of love. Don't do it. You're going to get hurt. Master's going to come and kill you. It's more, yes, that's the root of it, but now what's happening? It's just stop doing that. Don't do that. I don't like him. Causing problems. People won't like that. A black man that does that. I will be doing some social experiments to show you guys that. To prove, because I've been making points all day, and eventually I'm going to get to evidence. I'm using film now to speak on the way that we behave in real life, but I want to show you how you guys behave in society for real, and this is going to be one of them, so I'm going to note that down. I want to log that. But yeah, it just bothered me how everyone acts so uncomfortable, and it has to do with the programming that's come from slavery, the programming that's come from colonialism. We as black people need to find our voices. We need to use our voices in every way possible, especially in Birmingham, in England, specifically in Birmingham, because we are mute. We are quiet people. We have to talk because silence is it's conformity, isn't it? Silence is agreement. When you're silent on something, especially when something bad is going on, you're saying that I agree with what's happening. Now, deep down, in a world, it's I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm afraid to speak up. But the outer world just sees agreement. I'm okay with the way things are going. It's agreement's a word. It's offensive to say that. You know, it's something to think about. We need to start using our voices. But I'm gonna write down every sentence this man said. Feels good to not have a daddy, yeah. I own this truck, it doesn't own me. I'm here to bury a fellow musician. And the list goes on, you understand? I is communicating who he is. I'd like to ask you a question actually. As a black person, if you're not black and I'm not interested, tell me what you think of him as a man. As a character. Do you have any men like that in your family? Or are you a man like that? What do you think of him? Do they exist within your community? And are they vocal? Okay guys, so that's the end of this kind of character analysis. I'm going to continue to analyse characters and kind of help you challenge how you see characters and how you see yourself, and especially black characters on screen. Black characters always who are assertive, who are bold, and who know the game and the rules of the world that they live in are disliked. The next character I'm going to focus on is Nikki from Say the Last Dance. I believe that Nikki is an introvert. I believe that she's not a villain. She's a bold black woman who's introverted, who knows her worth. And trust me, she's an introvert. And that's what I'm gonna prove to you in the next video, that she's not a mean girl either. Her world was infiltrated by a white girl and she defended herself, you understand? The director flipped it in favor of the white character to make us demonize the black character, Nikki, and he also used costume to do so. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, subscribe, and I'll see you online. Okay guys, take care.